Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're doing Minecraft Sky Factory 3. Played this once before. It's fun. It's just a big mod pack. How's everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. Let's see. Let's get rolling. Take a second for the world to generate. Okay. Not quite sure what that was. That was something that I don't remember seeing before. Okay, it's been long enough. I don't remember how to open my inventory. So hold on. I could have sworn it was. Alright. It's E. Okay. Okay. I know what book that is. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Sky Factory, it's Minecraft, but the entirety of the game takes place on. You start on a tree, and that's what you got. Here, let's go ahead and shift some of the stuff around, because I'm gonna need room in my hotbar. Hello. How's it going? And there we go. Go ahead and get ourselves a crafting table. Nope. Sticks. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually. Go ahead and I don't think I have enough. Nope, I do. I have enough to make a crook. Important first step. I know, right? Hello, Charlie. I was wondering who was in here. I guess Logan's working. I'm not gonna vein mine. Not yet. Not until I get some support under me. Ooh. So I've played this before, and I've played a little bit of Sky Factory 4. And 4 is a little grindy, if I remember correctly. Okay, come on. Like, this is kind of grindy as well, but they try to take some of the grindiness out in 4, and you just end up grinding in a completely different way. Okay. Ooh. I don't want to fall through the world. Indeed. Indeed, Yarb Shark. Okay. Now. There we go. Vein mine. And now. Oh, I hope I don't have sticky keys on. I'm pretty sure I have them disabled. Yep, disabled. So you start on one block of dirt on top of one tree. You have to make everything that you need to generate a world out of the one tree and the one block of dirt. So a crook, the first thing that you need to make is a crook. That allows you to get more stuff out of tree leaves. So you get a better chance to get food, you get silkworms, and you get saplings. We're going to need a boatload of saplings because we're going to need to use the saplings and leaves from the trees in order to make some stuff coming up here in the future. Got a donut. We need those to make water and to make dirt. So that way we can get more trees growing at the same time. And you can automate a lot of different things. Dang it. I need to hold on to this. I need to make sticks. Okay, good. And I need to put this crafting table down somewhere. Let's stick it here. And make another crook, because mine's about to break. Plant another sapling. So the only things that you start with are a couple of manuals on how the mod packs work. You get a torch, a tin nugget, which is, you can see in blue underneath it that says Immersive Engineering. That's the mod pack that it's from. So each of the mod packs does something different. So a lot of them work together to allow you to do a bunch of different things. My character skin is the what are they called? The Rangers from Fallout New Vegas. So you got bacon. You start out with a bacon, a donut, because the guy that made the mod pack is Bacon Donut. That's his name. And you see the you've got your normal food bar here at the bottom of the screen with the hearts. You see how one of the foods has a gold outline around it? That's your food saturation. Now food works differently in Sky Factory, because you could eat until you're full, but there's a little bit of food saturation that's built into Minecraft. So if you've got like half a food bar and you eat a steak, you're going to stay full for longer than if you eat an apple. And so that's just a way to show that. And some foods give you more saturation than others do, so that way you can stay full for longer. Oh, there's like almost 200 mods installed. So it's a whole thing. I also have Sky Factory 4 installed. I'm doing this through the Twitch launcher, so I'm sure there's some stuff I can try to fold into it if people end up enjoying the series. We can shift and do a bunch of other stuff with it. Sky Factory 4 lets you become like a cyborg and do a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. I figured I'd start with 3 because I know 3 a lot better than I do 4. I really know a lot about the inventory system in Sky Factory 3, because you can build a computer that will like automatically craft things when you teach it recipes and stuff like that. I figured out how to do all that stuff. But I never really figured out how to do the inventory system for Sky Factory 4. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. Okay. I'm just trying to make my platform as big as possible right this second, because I need room to grow. Let's see, 3, 3, 3. Okay, good. Good. Let's go ahead and get another sapling going. I need to build some tools so I can start vein mining these logs, so I don't have to sit here doing this. So there's a thing added in with this mod pack that's called Vein Mine. If you hold tilde when you're chopping something up with a tool, you'll do everything that's the same block. So what I'm doing with the wooden crook is I'm mining every leaf block at the same time. It uses more food, so it can get kind of rough if you do it that way, but hey, it's faster. So that's why I'm doing it. Do a couple more saplings. Come on. Grow! Grow! And there's an achievement book. So, there's a bunch of achievements for the game as well. They're all like honor system achievements. So I've used a crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm, so I'm going to mark that one off. Twerked a sapling into a tree. And I think that's all I've gotten thus far. But soon, we'll be able to do more. Be able to do all sorts of stuff. No. I love the way the crafting works on the PC, especially when you've got I think too many items or just enough items is what it's called. But down here, yeah, just enough items. You can, if you want to learn how to make... Yeah, I'm going to do that. But so, if I wanted to learn how to make a... Let's just... What's something crazy? If I needed to learn how to make a crucible so I can make lava or make water, you just type in the item, and it pulls it up here. So click on it, and you got this little plus sign, and it will move the recipe onto the crafting table. So that way you can do it way faster. Oops. I slapped my mouse completely by accident. Yeah, axe is going to be one of the next things that I make. Let's go ahead and... Where is my function keys? There they are. So, F7, you press that, and you get this handy little overlay that shows you where monsters will spawn. If it's yellow, they might. If it's red, they definitely will. So, that's very helpful. You know, we'll do that. Make a couple of axes. Let's get a bunch of wood, because I can always chop out the bottom and make a and just slap a dirt down there. What did I do? Oh, I hit the wrong key. I hit 1 instead of tilde. Of course, I'm starting to get hungry. Come on. Grow! There we go. And it's probably good for right this second. I'll keep a couple of these. Okay. Make the platform a little bit bigger. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff in Sky Factory. And the like the end game, you have to travel to another dimension, not the end or the nether. It's I guess it's part of the end, but it's a separate end where the Chaos Dragon lives, and you have to defeat the Chaos Dragon, and he's brutal. It'll ruin your day if you're not careful. Okay, so I need to make An oak crucible. I don't have enough oak wood. Because I need to do that to make water. But let's do a wooden barrel. Slab is that. And we'll just go back to the barrel, move items. Yeah. There we go. I need to make some shears. And they added a bunch of different kinds of shears. I don't have any sticks. That way you can make shears out of wood when you first start out. Because you're going to need them. Inventory's really kind of getting to me here. Oops. There we go. So these wooden barrels compost leaves and stuff to make dirt. That way you can make more dirt. That way you have a place to live instead of just one singular block. Oh, those will die on their own. They'll be okay. Oops. I need more torches of some kind. Regular torch. I don't want that. Coal. I need to start making sieves. I need to keep those. I need to make a crucible first, is what I need to do. I think it was... yeah. So crucible converts. It does the same thing as the barrels, but instead of making dirt, they make water. Let's see. Shears. I think it was just... yeah. So it's that configuration. Good, I've got some dirt, so I can start making some more trees, which is great. Because I'm really going to need to start doing something with these trees here in a second. 4. You can do it from a little ways away. Not terribly far. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely. game starts out real slow. But once you start automating, you can really get the motor running. I'm going to chop this wood. Now I'll be able to collect a whole bunch more wood just because I can do more than one tree. Yeah, there we go. Any questions so far? Or does anybody want to know the kinds of things we can make once we really get rocking and rolling? All right. I'll just keep on keeping on. Okay, so one of the big things you can do, it really depends on what mods you want to utilize. You can do everything from simple manufacturing stuff, where you can build like Immersive Engineering has like a whole like factory thing that you can build. Let's eat some bacon. Oops. I don't want to slap anything with the bacon. And so using that kind of stuff, you can really do... You can go crazy. There's everything from jetpacks to... There's a railgun. No rocket ship. You can do... Now, I have seen... Because this is just a bunch of mod packs, you can theoretically just sort of like zipper in other mods if you want. Tekkit is not in this. No. But you can kind of just like fold in other mods if you want. So you could, in theory, add Tekkit or some other things to it. I watched somebody do that with Galacticraft. So they were able to travel to different planets, and because of the way it was set up, they were able to get some other things automated. Like all the different ores and stuff added in Galacticraft, so they were able to go, fly through space, do all sorts of other fun stuff. We'll keep it simple for right now, because I don't know a whole lot about modding Minecraft. In fact, the only reason I know how to do this is I did it through the Twitch launcher. Because I've done that a couple of times, and that's it. I don't have any wood. But there's so many different mod packs for Minecraft. You can really go berserk. You can also do... There's a blood altar you can build, and that gives you the ability to drain the life from mobs and do all sorts of stuff. One guy I saw had made he built what's called a well of suffering and a ritual of regeneration. So basically he had mobs trapped above his blood altar, and they would constantly take damage and bleed to fill the reservoir. And they would just be healed constantly. So basically they lived in hell above the blood altar. Yeah, Sky Factory 4 has... it doesn't have Tekkit, but it's got like nuclear craft. So you can do some other stuff. Build like fusion reactors and all sorts of craziness. You can build a draconic reactor here. But if you don't do it correctly, it will... melt down and explode your entire server. So you have to be very careful with that. Okay, what was I doing? Right. I was going to make some tools. I thought that was the builder's wand. I probably used that by accident as a stick. Make another couple of crooks. And... yeah, I just have to do this a couple more times. Get a little more wood, expand the platform a little bit. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting ahead of myself. Expand the platform just a little bit more, so that way I've got a little more room to breathe, because it's a little tight quarters right now. Yeah, Minecraft is fun and all, as it is, but you can really get crazy with a lot of the mods that people have made for it. That's where the real game is. There's a lot of, like, super hardcore ones, too, where people set it up where... Oh, lost a bunch of stuff. Oh, well. Or people set it up where it's just hardcore. You die, that's it. Game over. You have to start fresh. Gone. Dunzo. Hey, Logan. Is the video feed getting choppy every once in a while, or is that just my laptop being garbage? Should have held on to some of that. Oh well. I was going to use it to make torches. Okay. You at home right now, Charlie, or are you watching from work? Good. I'm glad my video feed's all good. Oh, yeah, I got trolled last night on Dead Space. Charlie. Some dude dropped in. It was 74 Tibbs, who I immediately thought his name was 74 Bits. Flubbed that instantly. But dude was asking about Dead Space. Was like, is this a new release? I've never seen this game before. He sort of hung out for a while talking in the chat. And then was like, no, I beat this game into the ground. I adore it. And he was just... It was funny. I didn't expect that at all. There we go. Honestly, this could probably stand to be a little closer together. That's no problem. There we go. I need to make some shears. There we go. Perfect. Didn't need that many shears, but okay. I'll take it. I gotta eat something. Donut. Yeah, they grow real fast when you twerk them to life, and that's literally what the game calls it. Twerk a sapling into a tree. It's what it says in the achievement book. I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, Rooster Teeth did this too. That's the first place I saw it. Was Achievement Hunter. Playing Sky Factory. They did Galacticraft too at one point. But the first time they ever did mods, the guy that understands how a lot of that stuff works, he just said, give me some time to get my head wrapped around it first before we start. And it's, you know, you have to think in completely different ways when you're playing a modded version of a game, especially one that you've played for years. And now the ability to do things is totally different. Yeah. For sure. Hey, Zoe. Yes, you were correct. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't make... Dang it. Yeah, I can't make more torches, which is what I was going to do. Let's put you right here, chest. I don't need any of these books right now. Yeah, here you go. So, we used a crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. Yeah. I've twerked a sapling into a tree. Now I've got to make dirt by... Oh, I've done that. Make dirt by composting saplings or leaves in an oak barrel. Got that. I've melted saplings to get water in a wooden crucible. Okay, so now I need to get string. Grow, my saplings! Grow! Become trees! Grow! There we go. So now all I need to do is open my inventory. I forgot what button it is already. Get a couple of silkworms and infest the leaves. Bloop. And now we wait. Got a whole bunch of leaves. I gotta start making dirt. Lots of dirt. I can eventually automate this process, but I can't right this minute. Man, automating stuff is awesome. Silkworms. Making silkworms. Making silk. So, as you put the silkworms in the trees, you'll see they've started turning the leaves white. I can bash those up and get more silkworms, and I can also get string, which I need to make a bed so I can respawn. I can also cook and eat the silkworms, but I have to have a, what's it called? I have to have a, I can't remember what, a furnace. That's what it's called. Yes, a furnace. That way I can cook them up and eat them. Silkworm, it's what's for dinner. Got a bunch of string. Okay, so these guys can hang out for right this second. I need to make a sieve. Okay, so I just need planks. I need 4 planks, a slab, and 2 sticks. More slabs. I need more sticks too. Sieve. Move items. We can make 4 sieves. I think a mesh is just... yeah. Okay. There we go. I need to find a place to put the sieves. Let's go right here. I have played this before, so I know where to go from here. So now I have to start taking the dirt, and I have to sift it through the sieve. Let's see, I got some potato seeds, dark oak seed, a birch seed so I can make birch trees. But I didn't get any small... oh no, I did! Stone pebbles. Make some cobblestone. We've hit the Stone Age. Now I just have to rinse and repeat several times. It's a slow go, but once we get there, the payoff is worth it. Okay, I don't need all this string just right this second. Put some of these shears away. Oh, I forgot clicking the middle mouse button and you sort your inventory. That's great. I don't need all of the oak leaves on the planet. You know, we'll keep the achievement book. We'll resort. There we go. Yeah, but nothing's going to come after me just yet. So, I'm holding off. I'll save my apples. Actually, what would be best? What does it take to make one? A stone pressure plate and some stone. I can do that. That's easy. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a juicer first, because an apple gives you 2 food bars, and you get like 1.5 saturation. But apple juice, which is in here somewhere, gives you 2.5 foods and a bunch more saturation. So it goes a much, much longer way than the other juice does. Where is apple juice? Oh well, who cares? Indeed, they do. Although there are certain points where you just have to go see the doctor. No matter how many apples. Oops! I didn't mean to shift. Start sieving more dirt. Getting more stuff from the dirt. Here we go. What do we got? We got birch seeds. Ooh, an acacia seed. Where's the rest of my pebbles? We're getting there. Indeed. That's where Charlie was coming from with that. A cat a day keeps the creeper away. Oops. Bashing my head against stuff. Okay, let's clear out the rest of this infested leaf growth. I don't want to see it here anymore. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should worry about eating. Make a furnace. We'll put it here. Now I can start making some... Yeah. That's new. The little sound effects of the furnace. At least I've never heard them before. They may not actually be new, but it sounds like it to me. Okay, so any stone. Okay, so I need to make 3 stones. And I have 4 cobblestone. Making charcoal. No, you turn them into charcoal, not coal. But it works exactly the same as coal in the game. So, that's what I'm doing there. Because I don't have any coal yet. It's going to take me a little bit before I can start getting coal in large amounts. But once I do, it will be glorious. Yep. That's all. As long as I don't do anything for a minute, I'll be okay. If I start moving around and doing stuff, it's gonna start chewing through my my health and my food. I was like, why starve? I was like, I don't think I'll starve. When I forgot starvation's a thing, you just don't die from it. Okay, I didn't think so. I know you can make toast in Sky Factory. Juicer. And then... boom! Apple juice. There we go. Excellent. So much better. Yeah. It's a really neat skyline. I don't know what planets they're supposed to be. I don't know if they were going for our solar system. If they did, they got a few of them just sort of tossed around out there. And there's also the rainbow that goes all the way around. Because rainbow, that's what a rainbow really does. Okay, so let's see. We've infested leaves with a silkworm. We got string, crafted sieve, crafted cobblestone from small stones. Now I need to make a hammer to turn cobblestone into gravel, gravel into sand, and sand into dust. So this is going to be, it's going to be real grindy here at the beginning. Just fair warning. That's most of these survival games that I like to play. It's real grindy at the start, but then you can do a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, there's a few different ones, but I do like that the ring is square there. There's not enough planets, I don't think, for it to be our actual solar system. I might be mistaken. I didn't spend a lot of time looking at the skybox. I need to I need to make a smeltery. Once I start getting a few things, I've got to make... That's a whole thing, getting a smeltery built. But once you get a small one made, you can really start going crazy, making it big and doing all sorts of fun stuff. Hi, Tabitha. I see me on your laptop in the other room. Okay. Some more leaves. Good question, Zoe. I don't know. It's a video game, though, so I just kind of roll with it. Or maybe... Hold on. Can I make... I can. Mini coal. Tiny torches. Ooh, tiny torch. Okay, so I can get more torches. I don't think they put off as much light. But hey. Who cares? I can brighten this place up at night. Yeah, little teeny tiny little torches. There we go. Now all those crazy lines are gone. Those are there to mark where monsters spawn. That way I can tell if I need to be worried or not. Okay. Those tiny torches came in real handy. I don't have to use as much coal early on. Spend as much time farming that out. Here we go. Alright, I can start sieving this. I'm going to have to start making a farm at some point. Potato, sugarcane, carrot. What was that one? Jungle seed. Spruce. Oh, good. There we go. Well, a lot of the Minecraft stuff is going to be a little off since I'm using a mod pack. There's almost 200 mods loaded on here. I forgot. Is it this? Aha, it is. Oops. Okay, here we go. So now we use this hammer to smash that into gravel. And we can do it again. We can smash it into sand. And then we can smash that into dust. Oops. And when we sieve different things, when we send different things through here, we get different items. Yeah, it's a little wild. Okay, so copper ore chunk. Some bone meal, which I need, but I don't need just yet. So we'll stick with gravel for the moment. Yeah, and each one of the mod packs does different things. I need flint, which I got some there. I'm getting chunks of ore. I'm gonna need to get some more leaves going, or use some of these saplings, which I don't really want to do. I saw somebody completed a Skyrim playthrough with, in VR, no less, with like 300 mods loaded. That's insanity. Watching dirt cook. Cooking up dirt. Come on, give me my dirt. Got stuff to do. Places to go. Yeah, I can definitely get like that. Alright, I don't need any more silkworms. I got plenty of string. I could probably make a few more sieves. But I might just hold off on that for the time being. Here, we'll do this. We'll, get a few more saplings. I need more leaves. What? What, Charlie? The ghost of T1 with the samurai sword as the remote. I don't understand what you're asking, Charlie, to be quite honest. Although that could be that you just typed whatever it is incorrectly. Because I've known you for long enough that you and typing things out doesn't really end too well most of the time. More leaves! Get more leaves. Gotta get leaves, get more dirt. So I can use the saplings, but I don't really want to use saplings for this. Oh! Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima. Ghost of Sashimi. That's the one. I've seen it. I haven't played it. My, are you talking about my, my Avatar dude? And what I need to do is I need to get... Oh yeah, Charlie, I just renewed our server. They always say that everything's gonna end the world. I don't believe any of it anymore. And I just don't watch the news. When it gets here, I'll find out. It's kind of the way I feel about it. Oh! You were asking if I saw... There's a sword that's a remote in Ghost of Sashimi. No, I didn't know that. I keep organizing my inventory and forgetting that it keeps moving stuff around that I don't want it to move yet. That's Fujifilm. Oops. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Oh, my axe broke. I didn't even realize my axe broke to pieces. I'm just reading the chat, hanging out, having a grand old time. I don't have enough stone to start making stone tools yet. Yeah. You might want to do an itemized list as well, because sometimes renter's insurance does stuff a little weird where, you know, it just might be better to have like a full-blown list. I remember Tabitha was talking to me about it. And, you know, you might be like, well, I lost 40 t-shirts. And they'll say, oh, well, okay, well, here's this much money. That should cover a certain number of t-shirts. Like, well, it's not enough to cover all the t-shirts I lost, though. It's like, well, yeah, but they're t-shirts. So if you've got an itemized list, it's a little better because of that. But, I mean, especially if you've got a video of it and a list, there's no way they can tell you didn't have that. You just loop the footage. I've got 12 Xboxes. You just keep, like, looping the same Xbox. Oh, man. Oh, come on, Dirt. Cook on up. I got stuff to do. Very true. And if you're not doing it now, it's something you should start doing. This goes for everyone here. Any electronic devices you have, keep a list of your serial numbers, like the device and its serial number, because if someone steals it, a lot of towns and cities have pawn laws. Like I used to live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and what we would do when I worked at GameStop is, according to the city's pawn laws, you had to take a picture of the person and the item they were trading in, and we also kept a log of all the serial numbers on file. So if you have a serial number and someone stole, like if someone steals your Xbox, they're going to sell it to a pawn shop, more than likely, instead of keep it. So the pawn shop has to tell the police the serial numbers that are there, and if you report it stolen and you have the serial number, the police can find it much more easily. It's just better to do that. My PC is a Skytech gaming PC. I didn't get it. Tabitha bought it for me for Christmas. And it's always sitting below where I can see it. So I can't remember it all the time. But it's pretty good. I like it. It can do a lot. It's not the most powerful one on the market, but I don't need it to be. Okay. That's neat, Zoe. I know you have a bunch of Minecraft books. But I do love playing on PC. All the games I've been playing, like Grounded. I also have Sea of Thieves that I've got installed on here. That way, if I wanted to run that, my friends wanted to hop on, I can, because it's crossplay, they can play on their consoles and I can play on my PC. That's what we've been doing on Warzone. I've been playing that here on the PC, and Charlie, aka Roosevelt's Ghost in the chat here, he's been playing on his Xbox. Yeah, fun fact, gold is the fastest mine. I think gold mines things the fastest, but it breaks the easiest, and it also can't mine itself. Like, you can't mine gold with a golden pickaxe. Unless they've changed that. I remember that from years ago. Oh. Okay, for a second it was getting real funky. Oh, no, it's doing it now. The stars are freaking out. Uh-oh. It's getting real funky up there. Nice. All right. We'll be here when you're done bourbon. Now I've got oak. Birch. Bloop. And what was that one? Dark oak. I think I've got one of those. No, okay. So dark oak you need 4 of in order to grow it. Ooh, I got grass seeds. Awesome. Vein mine. You're hearing whispers? That doesn't sound good. Got some iron ore pieces. Let's go ahead and resort that. What do I need to do now? Let's see. I've sifted all those. I'm not going to do that. Make clay. Okay, I got to get a crucible. That's right. Cobblestone generator. That's what I need to be working towards. Oops. Cobblestone generator. I need a bucket of water, a bucket of lava, a glass, and some cobblestone. Okay. Well, that's no good. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to make a smeltery. Hold on. If I remember correctly, I've got to make seared bricks, which you get from a grout, which is a clay, a gravel, and a sand. Okay, hold on. So I think I've tried making this thing with clay buckets, and it doesn't work right. So I need to see how to make iron. Nope, quartz enriched iron, that's not it. Iron ingot. So how do I get iron? Smelting from iron ore dust. Iron ore chunk. Iron ore piece. From a sieve with a string mesh. What's the chance? 20% chance. 22 from a flint stiffened mesh. Okay, so it looks like I'll have to sift dust. Yeah, they're not great. Compressed sand. 24% chance to drop. Okay. Honestly, most days. In fact, sometimes we got stuff stolen from the store across the street, and then they brought it to our store to sell it back to GameStop. So at least they're not stealing from people at that point. But you know, it's not great. The police came in and confiscated some stuff more often than you would think. Ooh. There seems to be a better chance of getting iron ore pieces from sieving dust. I got 2 iron ore pieces there. So that's enough to make 1 chunk, which is enough to make 1 iron. We have people steal stuff from GameStop all the time, too. Alright, so I just need to do that several more times. But I need some clay. That can sit there. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to need to do a torch right here. Would it be better if I... Let me see. This is tricky. Nope, nope, nope. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I've lost everything. Oh, yes. It certainly did. That's okay. That and the fact that the company didn't treat me very well. The double whammy there. So, okay, so what I was trying to do there is I was attempting to make a path to get underneath a little bit so I can, oh man, so that way I could get a thing going, like just a lower level. Yep. Indeed, Josh. Rip indeed. But that's okay. I've got a way down now. I will be able to get some wood slapped together. I can make a space downstairs. All I wanted to do is make just a lower level. Ooh. That should be plenty. You know what? Let's do this. Just to be safe. Let's put that wood in there, along with this apple. And we'll do it one more time. Yeah, and the worst part about working retail is it wasn't even that bad to start. You know, I had a good boss. The company treated me well at first. Oh, that's a plane outside. I did know that, Zoe. Thank you. It just got real bad. Alright, I don't know if I can reach where my body was from here, so I might just have to do... You know what? We'll just do this. That's one death. Let's just tack another one on. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good ones. Oh, no! I didn't want you to put my body there. I wanted you to put a dirt block in a different spot. Okay, hold on. We'll just have to do this. One more death. Coming right up. I'm kind of... don't worry, I'll make all these things go away. Don't worry. They're not going to be here the whole video, I promise. Yeah, there's a ton of great GameStop employee stories. Oh no! I'm failing miserably. Climbing rope is harder to use than I imagined. Map. Waypoints. There we go. Much better. Of course, I dropped all that wood there. It's okay, they're right next to each other. I can fall a little bit and just land on them. That should be a thing I can do, right? Yeah, I've got a few of those myself. Just customers being awful. And, there we go. The company being awful. Just... all in all, awful. Now, I can't put one... Now I can. Got my stuff back. This is funky. I don't know that I like the way this works. Because I can't seem to get it to... I don't know how I'm going to get up to the top. Ooh, okay. We're good. We're golden. We're back. We survived. It's all good. I need to chop up these trees, though. I had a... I know there was one story I told about the box full of roaches. That one was rough. Those folks did not care one bit about anything that they did. Oh yeah, I've died. I was trying to put a level underneath my house, or underneath my little base here. Fell off the climbing rope, and then I died like 6 more times trying to get to where I could use the climbing rope. Right now I'm just trying to get some different types of wood, or some different saplings rather, because I'm going to need them for other stuff. Yeah, the roaches, that was just horrendous. And the worst part is, at least the people were nice as can be about most things. They just didn't understand that roaches getting into your electronics will destroy them. I don't know how you don't figure that out, but yep, that was the case. All that stuff flew behind me. I was wondering what happened to it. Okay. I got some new saplings. I got some new tree wood ready to go. I don't need all these. I didn't want to make a bunch of tools, though. Stash some of this wood. I'll need the dirt. String. I'll need the bone meal later. Alright, I've got one of several needed pieces of iron. I need at least 6 pieces of iron. But once I get that done, I don't have to worry about doing all these trees. And the reason for that is I'll be able to build a cobblestone generator. Oh, I didn't want to use a crook. I wanted to do shears. But like a goofus, I messed it up. I was using the wrong thing. There we go. Need some food. So the whole thing I was trying to do is I was going to place a torch there, and I'm going to put a crucible on top of it. Because the way you get lava is by melting cobblestone in a crucible. And to do that, you have to put a torch underneath the crucible. You built a giant modern house, Zoe. That's kind of neat. Even if I could make better shears, they'd still, I'd still break them super fast. So I'm stuck with these wooden ones for now. Come on, pick up all the stuff. I have to keep glancing down at my keyboard because I'm still trying to remember where everything is. So I got my water. I'm making the dirt to make the get out of here, spider. Alright. That's an issue. It's less of an issue now, though. They can't reach the... If they can't reach the climbing rope, they can't climb up it. I was worried that would happen. I was like, nah, that won't happen. It'll be good. I was mistaken. Oh boy, come on. Let's do this. Let me look at something else. A storage crate. So make 4 chests, a wood casing, and then just some planks. Oops. I think I've got... Need some sticks. I got a manual for actual additions now that I've done that. I got more wood somewhere. I don't use it all. I use it all. No worries. Four chests. Storage crate. And let's... That'll come in handy later. Hey, Just Too Broken. What's up? Well, I've got a bunch of stuff, really. And it all depends on... Like, one of the things I really want to do, I have an Ark server with a bunch of my friends. We did... I started it on Valguero, because we hadn't done that map yet. And then we shifted from there to the island, because at the time, nobody had any of the expansions. I had all of them, because I adore Ark. I love it. But I was the only one that had any of the expansions, so we moved over, we transferred our characters and a bunch of creatures and stuff over to the island. And from there, we've beaten all the bosses, except for the tech cave. What I want to do is I want us all to get together and fight to the tech cave and do alpha level ascension, and then move from there to aberration, and then start streaming on like start doing aberration from the computer, because it's I have, since I own it for the Xbox, it's crossplay, so I can play it with my friends when they're on Xbox while I'm on the PC, which is spectacular. I just can't do any mods or anything like that through it. But I also own it on Steam, so I've been considering like loading that up and doing a playthrough on, what's the new place called? Something. The Crystal Isles. I'm doing pretty well, Just Too Broken. Sorry, I was on a rant. I had to finish my thought, or I would have never finished it. So, I'm playing Sky Factory 3. Minecraft mod pack. It's got almost 200 mods loaded into it. And it's fun. It's a lot of stupid fun. Although, early on, it's real slow. But once I get cobblestone automated, I can start working on some other stuff. Start automating generation of all these other things. There we go. Got to twerk the trees to life. Oops. I keep hitting tab to open my inventory. That's not what button. That's not the button that does that. Well, I'm doing well. Nobody's complained about anything in the chat, so I think everybody's doing pretty okay. I hope everybody's doing alright. At the very least. I need more. I need more sticks. But I also have, so my Throwback Thursdays, I've got the games I have slated in no particular order. I'm doing Dead Space 1 right now. I want to then go into Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. I have the Mass Effect trilogy loaded and ready to go. I've got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 ready to go. I'll probably do Fallout New Vegas and maybe Fallout 3 if they'll both run on the computer. I mean, Dead Space ran fine. So New Vegas should be able to run without too much of a problem. 3 I'm not sure about. You know, I don't think I've ever had to fill out a timesheet. I have had to approve other people's timesheets, though. Oops. And, so I was telling Charlie earlier that there was a guy that was trolling me on Dead Space last night. He was acting like he'd never heard of the game before, but he really played it to death and was just curious to see if I knew anything about it. So he pretended to be a new player to the game and asked me a bunch of questions and stuff. But he also said that he was giving me a bunch of suggestions, and one of them was that I had to get up to get a drink and use the restroom. He was like, you know, don't have silence like that. I was like, well, I thought I ran an ad. I clicked the run 60-second ad, but he didn't get anything. I don't know why that's been acting so wonky. About half of my stream stuff has been acting weird. But it all worked fine today. Fingers crossed it continues. I woke up early this morning, so I actually loaded up Sky Factory to make sure it would still work, and you know, made sure it would capture all the video. Because lately what's been happening is I'll get everything loaded up and ready to roll, but instead of everything working, like it all works fine, but I forget to test to see if it actually records the video for the game that I'm testing, because it didn't do that with Dead Space. And it didn't do that with The Long Dark. I had to run a different like app to get it all going. And he was saying, oh, it sounds like that guy was saying that it sounds like I've been doing this for a long time, and I have not. But work at retail for almost a decade really gets you ready to talk to yourself and a bunch of random people hanging out. You know? I am enjoying doing this a lot. And I get to play video games. I love video games. Alright, that'll make 18 cobblestone. I've got to turn that into gravel. And now we've got to sieve the gravel. I gotta get more iron pieces. I don't need nickel, gold, copper. Oh, okay. So that's enough. Almost enough to make 2 of them. I just got to do this a few more times. Oops. Oh, there's a bunch of crazy generators, too. They all do different things. Ah. That makes sense. There's Botania, which there's like magic and magic through flowers and stuff like that. There's all sorts of craziness going on in this game. Okay, so it looks like... Wait, I can use a clay bucket? I thought I couldn't use a clay bucket. Hold the phone. Hang on. Ooh. If I can make... Oh, no, I can't do it like that. I can't look it up like that. I need... recipe for just a clay block, because that's 4 of them. How do I make that? Fluid transformation. A dust with water makes a clay. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Oh, thank you. How are you? I'm sorry, I was trying to read your name. I've got all my stuff set up on my laptop, and it's shoved far enough back that sometimes I can't see names, especially depending on what color they come through on. Yours almost matches the background for my stream manager. So I was like, what does that say? It said Kako 7v7. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. And you know, I've noticed, thank you, Titan King 307. There it goes. Okay. Cool. I was really upset during my stream last night. I was playing Dead Space, and people kept sending bits, which is great. You know, I'm not complaining they were sending bits. I was complaining that I've got that overlay set up so that way when somebody follows me or gives me bits or does anything like that, it pops up on the screen. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, so all the stuff that's popping up with the follows, and I had other things that would pop up when people do bits donations and stuff like that. None of that worked because I was on a different stream platform. It just, because for some reason none of it would work with Dead Space. I don't know why that's the case, but it was. I know where Argentina is. Logan. I was good at geography. I think you were the one that was bad at geography. Or maybe that was Connor. I don't remember. It's in South America. Hey, baby. I smash. I smash. And I got clay. Awesome. And so I need to make a clay bucket. So I need to make one more. So leaves go in here. They get smashed up real good. How's everybody doing tonight? Today. It's nighttime in the game, so I immediately jumped to tonight, and I streamed last night. So, my bad. I'm kind of all over the place. I'll keep the dust there. Oh, let's try sieving some more gravel. I tell you what, I never thought I'd be doing this. Playing video games, people watching me. Trying to make it a living. It's going. But it's quite enjoyable. You working on photos for a website? For the stream? Or for work? Probably for work, right? Come on. That's what I thought. Yeah. How's that going? So I'm waiting on these leaves to melt into water so I can turn this dust into clay. So that way I can make clay buckets. Because I thought I couldn't make the cobblestone generator with clay buckets, but apparently I can. So that changes a few things. Yeah, is that weird? I forgot I could make clay shears. Let's use a tiny coal. Yeah. I know what you mean. It's gonna run out of fuel. And let's make some more charcoal while we're at it. Okay. We just gotta keep on keeping on. What? I must have missed something. I probably said something and just wasn't even thinking about what I said. I probably just had some words slip out. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 2 more of those. I know. Sorry, I'm trying to work on that a little bit. It's tough because there's a little bit of a delay. I'll ask a question and sometimes I won't get a response because either people aren't paying attention or somebody will have typed something and I'll start responding to that before anybody says anything. I'm still getting used to that, so I apologize. Stash more of these seeds. Okay, I just need to make 2 more dust. I tell you what, I'm enjoying this. As grindy as the beginning of Sky Factory is, the later game, even the early mid game, is much faster. Yeah, if you don't know what I mean, although to be fair, sometimes I'll read something that somebody has said, and it doesn't make much sense. So I just kind of have to wing it. Or maybe they mistyped something and they don't realize it, so I kind of just have to go with it. So it's hard to tell if it's the person isn't making much sense because it's just sort of a nonsensical post, or if it's far more than that, I don't know, saplings, I can start burning some of these. I just need 1 more clay. So this needs to hurry up and finish. Now I can get this dust converted into a clay. I can make a crucible. I can start making lava. And then I can make a cobblestone generator. And life will be so much easier. Let's see. Okay, so I need blaze rods, emeralds. Emeralds is the tier 5. Okay. Drink some apple juice. Come on. Clay. Make some more water in there. Got the last of the clay I need for the crucible. Okay. Used to craft. Oh no. I need porcelain clay. Oh, so I just need bone meal. Okay. Alright. I actually don't play as much now than I normally do. Although here lately what I've been doing is I recently got a Switch. So when I'm not streaming, I'm playing that is what I've been doing. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm playing something on my Xbox. Here lately it's been Sea of Thieves, just because it's different. I haven't played it into the ground, because I played it for like a month solid right when it came out, and then just sort of stopped playing it after that. And so it's still kind of fresh and new to me. And Tabitha's been playing a lot of Stardew Valley, so I've been walking her through that with suggestions. She doesn't like when I get, I'm like, you should do it like this, but if I suggest things to her, it's like, you might want to consider like this, and so then it works out a little better for all of us. Get some bone meal. Okay, I got one more bone meal, which means... Is that enough? I don't think it is. Oh, it is enough. Excellent. Yep, so that's what I've been doing. Just playing stuff every so often. Boom, Crucible, and now I gotta make more cobblestone. Which means I need more trees. Oh, mouse pad's getting stuck. And saplings, I breathe life into you. Yeah, it can get that way sometimes. Luckily, so what I've been doing is I've noticed most people will steer clear of the Devil's Roar, because they don't want to deal with the volcanoes and stuff. So if you deal with it, for the most part, you'll be okay. The last time I played it, I was with the Merchant Alliance. I think that was my lowest one. The Gold Hoarders, I was at like 35, maybe. I think I was around 25 with the Merchant Alliance, and the Order of Souls I was like 27 or something. But now that they've got the emissaries, I just slapped on a Merchant Alliance emissary flag, would go to the Devil's Roar and just do cargo runs. Because once you get to rank grade 5 emissary, the crates are worth 1,400 gold apiece, but at a grade 5 emissary, they're worth 150% of the value plus the standard value. So they're worth like 3,500 gold a piece. So you can start racking up the money without having to do a whole lot, which is super handy. But every now and then, and that's one of the things I do like, is that because the Reapers show up on your map, but as long as they're not I'm pretty sure, as long as they're not a grade 5 emissary with the Reapers, they won't see you on their map. So that way, you can kind of hide from them a little bit. I had two, I think a brig and a galleon last night when I was fiddling around a little bit, were out and about on the Sea of Thieves, both as Reaper emissaries. And I was able to just hide out in the Devil's Roar. One of them even like parked at the outpost in that area. It's like, nope, I'm just going to hang out here. I'm just going to wait at this island. I'm going to do a different cargo run and just come back. And I didn't even get to grade 5 last night. I think I did like 2 or 3 cargo runs and ended up getting like 35,000 gold. It's worth it. So you can rack up money pretty quick, but I've noticed when I hang out in the regular Sea of Thieves, it gets nasty pretty fast. I was sailing solo and I had some kids roll up on me. I say that because they had their headsets on. Yeah, unless I've got somebody online. That's what I do most of the time. That's actually where I was going with this story. I had stopped to sell some fish that I picked up out of a barrel, some barrels floating in the water from a shipwreck. And so I stop at one of the little sea posts, and a brig rolls up. It was another sloop rolls up on me, and there's 2 people in it instead of just the one. And one walks up to me and says, "Would you like to join our crew?" And I said no through the little radial wheel. And they said, "Oh, I see. So you've chosen death." They attacked me, and they managed to kill me, but they didn't realize that because they weren't in party chat, I could hear everything they were saying because they were hanging out. They were just hanging out on the side of my boat on the ladder. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to wait on the ladder here for this guy to come back. I'll just ride along on his ship and murder him when he least expects it. So I leaned over the side of the railing and shot him in the head and killed him. I ended up leaving after they killed me a couple of times. And I killed at least one of them a couple of times. And because I just wanted to fish. That's all. As I was trying to get the Bone Dust Plenty Fin so I could unlock a skin for the fishing rod, because it was the only thing I didn't have a skin for. And they were preventing me from doing that. So they stopped. I saw them later, and I rolled up because they just dropped anchor, and I blasted them with a couple of cannonballs. And I heard one of them shout out, "You've messed with the wrong crew." Yeah. It does. So they yelled out, "You've messed with the wrong crew," but they didn't come after me. They just kept fighting the Ashen Lord that was there. And I sunk their boat because they weren't paying attention. They just yelled at me that they'd have their revenge and never did. So I just went back to fishing. Never caught that fish. I found one in a barrel. But because of the horrific nature of the Devil's Roar, I was getting murdered by skeletons, and I was just going through my food real quick because I don't like to put those things in the food barrel in case the ship gets sunk. I don't want to lose them, especially when it's a super rare fish. Accidentally took a chomp on it and ruined the fish. I couldn't sell it anymore. I was so upset, because I've been looking for one for like 2 weeks. Excellent. So I'll be able to convert this into lava. That's what I'm trying to say. Lava. I need some sand so I can make some glass. Yeah, I know. All the hard work you put into it, and then some jerkbags roll through and just rip your whole world to pieces. Sorry, I thought I had a sneeze, and I did not. It's still there. It's deciding whether or not it wants to participate. Okay, now I just have to wait for that to cook down, render into delicious lava. But yeah, it's an enjoyable game. It's much less so when you've got a bunch of jerkbags sailing the Sea of Thieves. Yeah, true. The worst part, even worse than that for me, is because I'm running a solo sloop most of the time. Now they've got those skeleton ships that just sort of spawn whenever. And, I mean, everything's kind of relative. You know, if you get caught by the Kraken, you know, you just have to hit it with a few cannonballs and you'll kill it off if you're sailing by yourself. But if you've got a galleon that's fully crewed, you gotta wail on the thing for a while before it dies. Which, I mean, that makes sense. That's fair, right? But, I mean, those... Ooh! Because of the way those work, the little skeleton ships, I'm not missing enough food for it to matter, I don't think. You can look up at the sky when it's raining, and your character will go, nom 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 nom, and you'll fill up your food. I don't know why, but that's just a thing that happens. But so, like, I was a grade 4.5 emissary with the Merchant Alliance, doing a big cargo run, and I hear this sound cue. I was like, what is that? And I look to my left, and a skeleton ship rises up out of the ocean. It's a sloop, but the thing is constantly wailing on me. And because I'm sailing by myself, I have to man the cannon, shoot it, reload the cannon, get off the cannon, run down, bail all the water, and then hammer up all the holes while it's constantly shooting me. So it ends up I'm just in the hold of the ship, smashing boards together and bucketing out water while the thing's just constantly waylaying me. And there's nothing I can do. So I end up I end up either escaping or getting enough time to pull away from it to repair and then lay into it to kill it off. But man, is it rough when that's the case. Because at least other players, you know, you can account for other players being jerks, but if you're just sailing around and suddenly a ship rises up out of the water right next to you and just blasts you to pieces, it is incredibly frustrating. Come on. Oh, I've got a bucket of lava. And so now I can... Recipes it's used in. Boom. Cobblestone generator. Give me those buckets back. Boom! And, wait for it. It's going to start ticking up cobblestone. Look at that. It's making cobble. It's real slow to start. But... once you get it rocking and rolling, it's good. No, I've made a mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. That's not what I wanted to do. A couple of regular torches. Nope. Server back up. Very important thing. Oops. I'm gonna need more clay. I'm pretty sure to make grout. Yep. I need more clay. Oh wow, that's way faster than I thought it would be. It won't feel very fast though once we start pulling everything through. I have to look into this game that you keep talking about, because I know nothing about it. I hope the answer to that question is the dopest. Need to make 8 gravel and so I can make 4 sand. Well, that's just so I can make 1 grout. Which I love the description for grout. I am grout instead of I am Groot. And more grout. Excellent. Got enough to make a little more. Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely better. Yeah, that sounds pretty great. I've heard horror stories about the Dallas traffic. It's not known for its, smooth traffic. Oops. There we go. We'll stick that guy in there. So what I'm doing now is I'm making seared bricks, which I need to make a furnace. the seared bricks, you use them to make the smeltery, which is, quite honestly, it's a little ridiculous. Those iron chunks I had, I got 3 of them, and I got 3 iron ingots. If I waited until I got the smeltery built, I would have had 6 of them. But now I can start working on getting a couple other things done. Okay, any stick. So I can build an iron builder's wand. That would come in handy. More cobblestone. Let's do that. So I'm wrapping the base area here with cobblestone, because I just built a builder's wand, which will allow me to just sort of build on to what I've got here. They're super neat. Take it.